Yo! Perfidious Pete here, back in the darkest depths of the old, deep, dank dungeon. Just me and Dash Rendar. And some free swag, because it's the end of the month and we're doing giveaways this June. Little bit of darkest dungeon. We're going back down into the dungeon, chat. How are you guys this Friday night? I'm feeling pretty good. Off work, looking forward to the holiday next week, although I'll probably wind up working every day this weekend and probably also on the holiday. But if anything can take my mind off that bullshit, you know what? Darkest Dungeon is that thing. So let's get down and get to the nitty-gritty. Like a dirt band from the 90s, Happy Canada Day. I think you're maybe a little early on that. Canada Day, I believe, is Monday. But also, yes, Happy Canada Day to our neighbors to the north. I really kind of want to go fight the thing from the stars again. I really feel like we could do a much better job with another shot at that guy. Maybe not get the holy living shit kicked out of us. But I really don't want to fight him while he's down in the Weald. So let's bail on that. What do our other missions look like? This is still kill the miller, right? And we can't do that because we don't have a crew of level 3 guys yet. Mark of the Outcast. Ooh, Hellion only. Bonus bleed skill chance, bonus death blow resist, small penalty to healing received. The set bonus is also good. Bonus accuracy, bonus dodge. I'm really tempted to give that one a whirl. Do we have a team that's good at, like, any position hitting? We've got Aura Singh, Shmi Skywalker. Jar Jar is terrible at it. We need, like, an Obi-Wan. Zam Wessel, actually, would be very good. We've got like 3/4 of a team to do that mission. We could take Aura Singh, Zam Wessel, Shmi Skywalker. We just need one other person in there doing work against that crocodilian man. The crocodile man is the problem. Who do we want to take? The whiny Luke Skywalker wouldn't be shameful in that respect. You know what, chat? You know Captain Phasma wouldn't be bad either. What about Shmi from Peter Pan? Wasn't that, like, Captain Hook's assistant? He seems like, you know what, probably a better choice than Shmi Skywalker. What did Shmi Skywalker ever do? Pfft, she couldn't even find a dude to bone her and get her pregnant. She had to let the midichlorians do it. Talk about worthless. I'm actually thinking Captain Phasma would be a nice little compliment to our go kill the crocodilian kind of thing. Especially if we could get maybe Snoke. What if we did Snoke instead of... no, that's actually bad. What we'd like... You know what we really need? We need somebody who can cure blight. We need somebody who can cure bleeds. So it seems like it's going to have to be Darth Plagueis with his battlefield medicine in our 4th slot. Otherwise, we're going to take catastrophic bleed damage. Which means we got to get Darth Plagueis max ranked here. So you're going into the shit. Snoke, why don't you heal on this mission, then? We can get you leveled up as well. Who else would we want to take, then? We got a blight-heavy team. Also, could you two swap places? That way Snoke can stab a bitch if he gets too close. Just like he should have done in Last Jedi, he let Kylo Ren get too close and paid for his hubris. Everybody always falls to hubris. We could probably take Luke Skywalker into this as well. Luke, you want to go beat some men up? Oh boy, do I! This'll be just like when Biggs and I fought that bully in junior high. Then afterwards, we celebrated with blue milk and cookies from Aunt Beru. Also, we should maybe take Jango Fett. Jango, we got a little bit of Mark synergy going here. Our boy Snoke could mark him up for him, and then Jango can reap the benefits of said mark. We really need to fix Jango's... You know, I was thinking we need to give him... Oh, Marked for Death has a self-buff now. Gives you bonus speed. That's interesting. Uppercut is still kind of terrible. Flashbang's pretty decent. Caltrops is interesting, but I don't really want to... We got the cash. We could buff Jango's skills a little bit. I think I prefer Flashbang to finish him. We don't... Well, no, we have stun synergies in this, though, because we got Darth Plagueis back there. They can do the stun action. You know what, Jango? You feel like a strong complement to this team. Let's roll with it. Let's get our skills outfitted the way we like. I mean, that actually looked pretty good. We definitely need Endure. So let's go to the guild here, buy up some skills, get things started out. Skywalker. Grab this stuff. Also, I almost never use Suffer, but it is a pretty decent skill. Let's get all of these leveled up. We took our, if memory serves me correctly, we took Rose Tico into our last dungeon just so we could walk out with an unholy fortune, and then we walked out with an utterly unholy fortune. Let's go ahead and burn some of that fortune here. It's not doing us a whole lot of good just sitting in the bank collecting interest. No, wait a minute. That's actually where it's probably doing us the most. I'm bad at finance. That's why I'm going to die destitute and poor. Snoke, let's get you banked up here. Who does that leave without skills? Django? Is it just you? Just Django. By the way, just Django would be the name of Django Fett's fragrance. Like, if Django ever gets a signature Calvin Klein obsession-style fragrance, it's definitely going to be called Just Django. We should also, I really like Flashbang. I'm not a huge fan of Uppercut at all. I'm going to skip that one, but I will take Mark Target just because we may need a little extra Mark synergy. Not in this group, but it's good if Django's running solo. He can still mark stuff that way. Now that we've got our team sorted out, let's strip off everybody's trinkets and sort those by rarity. And let's figure out exactly where we're going to go here. I don't want to potentially fight the thing from beyond the stars. Now, although we do have some... I mean, it's... Maybe. We've got some bleed. We've got some healing. We've got marking for targets. We've got big damage. We could throw a weakening curse. Maybe this team has got the soup. They might have what it takes to fight the thing from beyond the stars. We're not going to the farmstead, don't worry. What's our reward down here? A Knight's Crest, 3 deeds, which we like. I mean, we kind of got to go kill the Wizened Hag, though, because we want the Blasphemous Vial. It's actually one of the best. Well, there's what we're doing then. We're going to go kill the Wizened Hag. All right, guys, get ready for a boss bash. This is Boss Bash City. So, nobody has the Crimson Curse, so that one's out. Plus 50 consent. I eat double food. You get bonus max HP. We kind of don't want you to have max HP, though. We'd like to lower your max HP. Bonus damage versus humans for a penalty to dodge. You know what? That sounds like a solid item for our little Luke Skywalker there. Luke, what else you want to have? Not a penalty to death blow resistance. That seems bad. Bonus scouting. We could just give you... You know what? Let's give you a warrior's cap. Get you a little bonus here to some of your skills. Do you have any, like, problematic? Your speed's a little lower if it's dark, but it's never going to be dark because I'm Perfidious Pete and I'm afraid of the dark. What'd you have for dinner, Pete? Also, where's my chili dog and Coke? I had a salad, actually, for dinner. A nice salad, iceberg lettuce, romaine hearts, a little bit of red cabbage, a little bit of onions, some carrots, a little bit of shredded cheddar cheese, Thousand Island dressing, some croutons, a few bacon bits. It was a perfectly solid little meal. Django, I'm feeling like a warrior's cap is good for you because we want to make sure that your attacks hit. Just having you have lower stress would be nice, but I think we maybe save that for our Plague Doctor. Speed Stone is not terrible. The Crit Stone is actually pretty good. Do we have a Damage Stone? We do not. Let's give you bonus accuracy and bonus crit. Snoke, I'm not really sure what I would love to give you something that gives us extra healing. You could really use some plus healing items. Maybe giving you a little extra dodge is not a terrible idea, although it does load your speed a little bit. We could offset that speed penalty by giving you just a Speed Stone, which is just +1 speed. Alternatively, what we should probably do instead is just give you that. Plus 40% disease resist. That is not especially useful unless we're going to mess with the Crimson Curse. Let's give you a Stun Stone that's going to lower your speed slightly. Do we have anything else that's really useful for our Plague Doctor? Let's give you the Book of Holiness, actually, Plagueis. I want to keep your stress low, because if all things go well, you're also going to go on our next mission. We're going to double it up and go back-to-back here. Any protein in said salad? I mean, it's salad, chat. Is there a lot of protein in lettuce? There's barely any calories in lettuce. Let's go provision. Give me 2 shovels. We're probably... you know what? Take a 3rd shovel. Give me 1 of those, 2 of those, 1 medicinal herb, 1 key, 1 holy water. Give me a couple... I mean, you know what? I'm over-planning here because, like always, we're going to be okay. We know exactly where the boss is. I always over-plan for boss. I'm going to buy 1 laudanum, too. That's it. We're good. Hey, Clock Tower. Welcome to the stream.
Rare and elusive volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study.
Yeah, but how's the stew, though? That's what we really want to know, is how's the stew?
Striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the
Yeah, you know, I was just thinking that this was a striking young woman and that she might actually strike us with that meat tenderizer. Not talking about her appearance, because goddamn, it looks like a hog fucked a crow. And they had the world's ugliest baby.
Wretched and malevolent.
We forgot to upgrade our weapons and armor, though. We definitely should have done that. Well, too late now, Pete. The die is cast. Get your ass into the dungeon and get to work. You're going to have to, you know, work around your own stupidity. Nobody to blame on this one but yourself, and we have all of the worst skills. Let's punish this puppy. It doesn't make me happy to punish a dog. He's a poor, innocent creature. He didn't do anything to anyone. He doesn't deserve this treatment, and I'm still going to treat him shabbily. Hey, Reaver, welcome to the stream. Snoke's been he's done it, chat. Snoke watched TLJ, and he's finally on board with the whole, hey, Kylo Ren is going to betray you. Don't let him do it. Jango Fett with the straight-up destruction. Okay, Michael Vick. Hey, Michael Vick paid his debt to society, Chad. I don't want to hear any anti-Vic shots here. Just because he's a miserable scumbag who's abusive to animals that never hurt anybody or did anything to anyone doesn't mean it's... You know what? Never mind. Go ahead and make all the Michael Vick jokes you want. I really don't have anything positive to say about the guy. Go ahead and kill this man. Or this dog. Kill the rabid Nasher. Do I like our party order? Yeah, I'm comfortable with it. Let's fix everybody's skills, though, because they're kind of janked up. And just, not that we didn't have the ones we want, just that they're not necessarily in the order we prefer. We don't really need to eat stress just yet. So let's go for, like, uppercut, smash, and reclaim. Django, your skills are probably accurate. Do we want to keep caltrops? If the bleed works, it's actually a pretty solid bleed. It does very little damage. Might be useful against the hag. We've already got a mark. You know what? Yeah, this is fine. Stick with that. Stick with that setup. Snoke? Nah, Snoke, you good though, dog. You good. Snoke came prepared. You also came prepared. We're ready. Everything is exactly the way we want it. Nothing in the sack. It's like we had the vasectomy. There's nothing in our sack. Just an empty bag. Pete, that's not really how vasectomies work. Don't come at me with your science, Chad. We're also going straight to the hag. We're going to skip basically anything we can. We want to get to the hag with the best possible chance for success. 70% disarm. I'm going to risk this for the stress relief. Snoke has done it. His Jedi powers allowed him to successfully disarm that trap. He could sense it. It was as a million voices cried out and then were silenced, saying, "It's a trap!" A million voices cried out, saying, "It's a trap!" and then were silenced because Leia just left him out there into space to become a fucking fish stick rather than saving him when Superman jumped back into the ship. You're never living that down, by the way, Leia. Like, it would have been the easiest thing ever to save that man. You could have saved Admiral Akbar, but instead, you just left him to die. You resisted our bleed, though. That's okay. If anybody's getting stressed, we want that somebody to be Luke. This is going to seem like an odd choice, but I'm going to go for the damage here and see if we can maybe rack up the kill. Throw caltrops at him as well. Caltrops only hits a single target. I thought it hit multiple targets. With the blight and the bleed, did we get enough? I believe we did. little bit of groping swipe. Django Fett is untouchable, though, chat. We did it. We got enough aggregate damage on the bleeds. It's sorted. Those guys are both going to drop dead. Got the blight on this mushroom man, too. Go ahead and hit his little purple helmet head. Pete, was that a dick joke? Yep. Nobody's really hurt enough to need healing. Let's just have Snoke get to stabbing. We should have had Snoke mark, though. Can we caltrips this man? We cannot. Mark him and pull him forward. We can't hit him with... Oh, come hither can't mark that target either, huh? Well, then. I guess we'll just make sure the fungal scratcher dies. You're going to drop dead. And that just leaves us with one fungal scratcher to deal with. A little bit of a grope and swipe. How does that attack work? He flails his back so hard that the blood flies up into the air like a mortar and falls on them? I mean, your explanation is as good as any competing explanation I've heard yet. I haven't exactly heard a competing explanation, so take that for what it's worth. Nice critical mark from Snoke. You know what? Give yourself a heal here. Oh, you can't do that one to yourself, huh? Alright. Just whip him with the bleed, then. Crack that whip. No. And the fungal man is dead. A selfish pendant. That's actually amazing for the Hellion. Just 15% less stress across the board. Drink this laudanum. That's surprisingly good. Let's go ahead and take the heirloom chest. Of course it's trapped. We have resisted the bleed. This stream brought to you by Miracle Whip. Crack that whip. Na. Enjoy the tangy zip. Na. You can whip it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
A little bit of free healing there as we hit that hunger prompt. Let's get a couple torches going. We want to keep our light at 75 or higher. We're staying in the brightest light. It's the Donald Trump of light. We only stay in the brightest light, chat. We got the brightest lights. You paid for that food? Yeah, but, you know, it's like when you go to McDonald's and it takes them 25 minutes to get your order and they throw you the free cookie. You paid for it, sure, but it feels like you didn't. Let's get a blood full of mortar here. You know what? This only hits one. I thought this hit two people. What if we hook and slice this man? Give him 3 damage and try and pull him forward. There we go. Now, Snoke, stab him in the face. Oh, you let him dodge, though. The madman only has 7. We got enough. He's dead. Eat my butt, madman. No stress for us. We're just going to get bit by a bunch of dogs. Hey, come on. Give me rabies. Give me rabies. You know I want the bees. Give me the bees. I'm the anti-Nicolas Cage. I want the bees! Yes, the bees? So this dog is actually dead, though. Okay, the critical was... You gave the rabies to the one guy who doesn't benefit from rabies, though. God damn it. He's the one... Mark this dog. He dodged a mark. Perfect. Let's get rid of our bleed. You know what? It's fine. The Plague Doctor, actually, if somebody can't make use of the rabies, the Plague Doctor is okay, because he can at least get rid of the rabies. Whip this Rabid Gnasher. Got a solid bleed working there. That's probably enough for a kill, but let's just make... Whoa, Django Fett is not fucking around. He's out to avenge his pop. No, wait, Django was his pop. Right. It was Boba who was out for sweet Jedi justice. Okay, stop biting our Plague Doctor, though. And seriously, stop making him bleed. Both of those dogs are now dead. They will both bleed to death. Heal up or... There's a solid... Okay, I mean, you doubled up on the bleed, which is not great, but... Django finally came up short. Okay, Plague Doctor, Physician, heal thyself. And it doesn't matter what the dog does, because he's going to die. So let's just go ahead and heal. You know what? Let's throw a heal at our flagellant. There's a chance he heals himself, chance he doesn't.
Maintain the offensive.
You like those little tapioca balls in bubble tea? I actually, Chad, have never had bubble tea because I'm not a big tea drinker. They get this weird thing in St. Louis, though, where, like, bubble drinks are kind of a big fucking deal here. I don't necessarily get it. But we have, like, food trucks in St. Louis, except they don't serve food. They just serve different varieties of bubble drinks, and they're actually fucking everywhere. I don't care about blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. Let's throw those on the ground. I don't want to carry it. I want to throw it on the ground, though. I do kind of want to carry that citrine. Can we get rid of something in favor of that? How much gold are you? 250. You know, the jade is worth... Man, never mind. Chuck it in the ground. Bubble tea is basically a smoothie. I see them everywhere, though. They're really, really prevalent in the St. Louis area. It baffles me, but also the bubble drinks are fucking expensive as shit.
And the foolhardy alike.
Like a 12-ounce bubble drink is like $5. And they have really weird ones here. We have like all kinds of bizarre screwball flavors. This is going to be a non-fight, especially since these guys got surprised. I'll be angry if they even get a turn. We're going to have to hit that guy again because we didn't quite get enough damage. That man is dead if the bleed sticks, and it did. Okay, let's hope our boy here can you kill him in one? Almost certainly not. Nope, left him with one. We were 1 hit point shy to Promised Land, chat.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
My confidence was actually surging well before the enemy crumbled. Wayne. I felt pretty good about this entire thing that we got going here. I'm feeling like we're gonna raffle stomp the hag. But more importantly, we're going to get that blasphemous vial to give us that bonus blight chance against the crocodile.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
Yes, but did we stick the landing so that the Russian judge wouldn't give us a 6? The Russian judge always gives you a 6, though, Chad. It doesn't matter how well you stick the landing. The Russian judge, he's parsimonious by nature. He's never going to give you a good rating. It doesn't matter how well you stick the landing. The Russian judge is always going to fuck you. Go poke this corpse with some band-aids. 275 gold, which we actually can't carry all of. We're a little lower on torchlight than I'd like, but we do have an opportunity to camp before we go fight the hag, and I think we may actually fight the hag pre-camp and then camp afterwards, because our stress and whatnot here is all looking pretty solid. We probably should have had a little bit more light before this one. Doesn't matter, though. We've surprised, like, every monster set in the dungeon so far. That actually is a pretty significant bleed. Like, if we hit you with the Plague Blight, are you dead? You are not quite dead, but if we throw the Come Hither at you, now you're definitely dead. All I really care about here is the stress, so go ahead and mark one of these fungal scratchers up. You drop dead. The fungal scratchers get a go. Then we should be able to beat at least one of them to death before they get a chance to take a shot at us. Luke Skywalker with the Drodge. It's no wonder Vader couldn't hit him. Okay, see, we got more stress from that right there than we've had at any other point in the dungeon. Gonna heal most of that right back. Give me the blight. Didn't stick, though. The fungal scratchers, you gotta stab him. Snow, give him the stab. We got one dead. Luke Skywalker's gonna have to take another shot to the face, but it's okay. He and Biggs have a special relationship, and taking shots to the face is kind of his shtick. Or at least that's his shtick in the Biggs Dark Lighter Luke Skywalker meta. Give you a little bit of a heal there. Attack a bleed on the scratcher. Solid. Django. That's my boy. Big ol' crit. Let's get some of that stress back. You bleed to death, and everybody's happy. Except for us not being able to carry this onyx. Is there something we would want to get rid of in favor of... Yeah, you know what? I'll throw the 50 gold on the ground. Let's get a little torchlight here. A little more torchlight here. We got a holy fountain, which I believe is going to give us a buff of some variety. I'm tempted... You know what? Stun those men. Perfect. Now kill the mean puppy. You know what? Mark this guy so he can't dodge, and then Django should be able to one-shot him with the mark. Meanwhile, Luke, get working on the fungal scratcher, get the bleeding started. That's my boy Django with the reap. Moscow, hey, welcome to the stream, man. Little bit of Darkest Dungeon Friday. We're also doing some giveaways. Chat, don't let me forget to do the giveaways, though. You guys got to remind me or I will forget. We got like 5 games to give away tonight. The double blight is very unfortunate. Let's maybe get rid of some of that. Like, Django, don't be blighted anymore. Poseidon can't win. That is true. He is not eligible to win because he is not subscribed to the channel in the month of June. The only rule for winning is you do have to be subscribed to the channel. So, I mean, there's still time to get in on it, chat. Although I'm pretty sure everybody watching is already so. Which I appreciate, don't get me wrong. Double kill there. We want to try and come into this fight fully healed if at all possible. So you know what? You do that. Take the bleed, which is fine, because we're going to cure it with the battlefield bandage. Then I think we go ahead and just actually throw a regular heal at you. Ho ho ho! Snoke with the big money! That was nothing short of huge, man. Numbers, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Okay, don't both of you be blighted. Alright, as long as only one of you is blighted, that's acceptable because we'll fix it. Flashing them stabbies. What, like, okay, finally, for once, he didn't get blighted. Whip him Devo style. He's now dead. That's fatal damage. So, Snoke, heal our boy. Perfect time for a 1-point heal. Go ahead and kill this man. Might get a little stress relief for the kill. Didn't get a little stress relief for the kill. We already have move charms. I'd love to have the 150 gold, but I want to have... The only thing I'd really want to get rid of is this torch, and I want that for the final fight. So if anybody's going to get a bonus here, Pristine Fountain, I think we throw holy water at you. Yes. There we go. 30 stress relief. Beautiful. All right, we're going in to fight the hag with no camp. I like our chances here, and we're going to get some extra gubbins here. What's in the old tree? Man, every time I open one of these old trees, I really just want it to be Keebler Elves, and it's never fucking Keebler Elves. I want it to be Keebler Elves because the Keebler Elves are fucking hard. They started with nothing. They're like Drake. They started from the bottom, and now they're here. Those Keebler Elves had nothing when they started, and they've built a cookie empire with nothing but a hollow tree, man. You gotta respect the Keeblers. Oh, Snoke's going into the pot. That's unfortunate, because I really would have liked to have gotten a mark out of Snoke. Let's start stacking bleeds. The bleed resistance on the Wizened Hag is 0, so we can do some pretty solid work to her with dots. Our blight is going to be less good, but the bleeds, we can really work her over. She has... getting dodged is very bad, though. Okay, Django, I want you to hit the pot. That's my boy. Although it has completely fucked our party order, which is less good. Resisted to blight, not unexpected. More bleed. We got her... Oh, she's put... Okay, Snoke going right back into the pot, though. I really wanted somebody to mark for Snoke. How move resistant are you? Completely. Getting meat tenderized. You don't want to... But, well, I mean, okay, don't... Here's an idea. Maybe just don't get eaten, then. I don't want to be eaten. Well, then don't. This hag's going twice a turn, and she's got a lot of bleed damage on her. It'd be really nice if we could also maybe start some blight damage ticking on her there. There you go, buddy. Keep stacking them bleeds. Pete, make sure to snuff your light before you kill her. Okay, chat, I'll snuff the light just to humor you. It's not going to make a fucking difference at all. But just so you guys don't whinge, I'll do it. Snoke is at death's door. Well, he'll come out of the pot. It's fine. We don't have anybody who can heal him, per se, so it's less than, you know, ideal, but don't kill Snoke. He's definitely dead. He managed to hang on. It ain't much, Snoke, but it's the best I can do. Can you uppercut that punk? No. More bleed, then. We're actually going to bleed the hag completely to death. Get Caltrip. She's bleeding for... She has fatal damage right now. It does, though. Twitch doesn't lie. All Twitch does is lie, though. That's all they do. They only lie. And also, I fucking forgot because she didn't die on my turn. She died on the enemy's turn. You know, the agility talent is not bad. Bonus speed, bonus dodge. We definitely want that. We're not going to need this key because we're actually done in the dungeon, so we might as well take this. We'll continue adventuring, and we will do a little bit of camping here. We'll feast. And that's doing really well for our stress levels overall. We came out of this with almost no stress. Experimental vapors. You need to leech yourself, though. You can't leech yourself. God damn it. You got the rabies, and all we wanted to do was have you cure your own rabies. I didn't actually mean to leech him, but I suppose it's okay. I don't want you to give yourself a bunch of stress. You're not diseased, because if you were, you would have already removed it. Does anybody have any stress? None of you guys have anything that reduces stress, huh? Literally nothing. Nope. None of them can reduce stress in any capacity. Wow, you guys are the biggest sorry, sad sacks I've ever seen. Here, just like do experimental vapors or something. We don't even have anything we can do with the rest of this time. Yeah, give yourself a buff. That's fine. We just want to rest. The mission is over. Does he risk the ambush? I assumed at least one of them would have some manner of stress-reducing thing, but oh, how wrong I was. Still, all things considered, we did really well in that quest. We beat the wizened hag. We got a very valuable trinket. This is super good for our Plague Doctor. And our Plague Doctor, also Darth Plagueis, should have managed to pick up a level, too. Couple heirlooms. We did get the rabies, which is not ideal, but... all we have to do is take Darth Plagueis on another mission, and we're gonna have to take him on another mission, because he came up one resolve short of 2, which is where we needed him. So you're a meditator, you're anemic, which lowers your bleed resistance. That's actually very bad for an occultist, because that means their heal is most likely to bleed them. Ashen. Never seen that one before. It's new, and I don't like it. Dyspomania, an intense craving for alcohol. But Luke doesn't drink alcohol. He only drinks Aunt Veru's blue milk. Nick91, hey, welcome to the stream, bro. Lando on the roster yet? Not yet. Yes, I'm aware that the town is abuzz. Thank you. It's been a buzz for a while. We're working on going down to get rid of that. Highwayman candidate... No, chat, I'm sorry. There will not be a Lando Calrissian on our roster before there is a Dash Rendar. If we decide to take another Highwayman, it's Dash Rendar. I won't hear otherwise. Dash Rendar for president. Hashtag Dash in 2020. We really need a man-at-arms. Because we don't have one, right? We do not have a man-at-arms. I want a man-at-arms. How many porgs do you plan on getting? How many can I fit in my mouth at once? That many. Are you already... You're already level 1. We're probably going to take you. Although Fear of Mankind is sort of terrible. You have slow reflexes, which is less terrible, but Ruminator is also bad, and Warren's Explorer is not anywhere near as good as Irrepressible. Okay, chat. We got a grizzled old veteran here. We need a Star Wars name. I'm putting this one on you guys. Come up with it. Make a decision. Who's it gonna be, chat? How's the music audio, chat? General Grievous is a good pick, but he's already dead. Obi-Wan is also a reasonable pick for a grizzled old guy, but Obi-Wan is actually already on the roster, so... As you can see, we already have an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jack Porkins. Now that's an actual... Yeah, Yep, you got it. It's Jack Porkins. Rex is perfect. It's not as perfect as Jack Porkins. Jack Porkins can't shake him. You see, he can't shake him because he doesn't move very fast because he's a fat guy, and also they named him after a pig. What skills you got, Porkins? Porkins has all the skills, too. Jack Porkins, you must be on my roster. You're as delicious as the pork product you're named after. I want your sweet pork ribs in my belly.
But his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Yeah, Jack Porkins, he survived 100 campaigns, in that he actually literally died on, I think, his first mission. So Darth Plagueis, we got to get you to the survivalist here, actually, so that we can get you the skill that lets you cure diseases. So we're going to give you the cure. Also, having you... Yeah, I know how camping skills work. Have at least one stress removal thing might be reasonable. Also, we're going to... Yeah, let's reduce the cost of some camping skills here, because we got a whole shitload of crests we are not using.
Depends on survival.
I like those skills better. Darth Plagueis has to go on our next mission. I don't see any particularly compelling reason to not take Luke as well. He's been doing good work for us. Let's take Luke also to the camping skills here. Self-reduction to get rid of 50 strat. You know what? That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take just that. I'm thinking about maybe just going with the same team. Pete, you should do a giveaway. Let's do one more mission, then we'll do a giveaway. Let's see if we can get Jack Porkins in on this. Man, Jack Porkins came totally equipped. He has level 2 skills, level 2 armor. Jack Porkins is the greatest man who's ever lived. In this campaign, chat, Jack Porkins does not die. That's our new goal for the whole campaign. We got to beat this, and Jack Porkins has to be alive at the end. We can't let Porkins die. I won't have it. I will not have a dead Jack Porkins. Not on my watch.
Every creature has a weakness.
Flagellant has some of the best solo camping skills. The Flagellants are just all around pretty good. Not as good as they used to be, but still all around pretty solid. Snoke, didn't you have some kind of yeah. I was going to say something we really wanted to get rid of. We really kind of want to get rid of Anemic because it's terrible. Wield Phobe is actually also bad. Unquiet Mind, you may not meditate, but you're a meditator. That seems like a real shit combo. And that being said, I still actually would rather have you get rid of the one that makes you... You know what? To hell with it. It's fine. You're okay, Snoke.